Okay, good morning and welcome to NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for this Thursday, the 13th day of August in the year of our Lord 2020. Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris for his running mate, and the media is all a-Twitter over the fact that he picked the first black for VP. Well, there have been others, but not allowed because a Republican had picked them. Research back if you don't believe me, but the headlines show us a different Kamala Harris than Biden would want us to know. Headlines like Kamala Harris failed to prosecute priest sex abuse cases despite victims' pleas, buried sex abuse records. And this one, Kamala, young people are stupid. And yet another. Fact check. Kamala Harris claims pandemic worse in the U.S. than other advanced nations. There are a bunch of them today, folks, and especially the one about young people are stupid. To me, if I was a young person, I would never vote for that woman because voting for Biden is actually voting for her. But since there are so many, I will pick one of them. From Western Journal comes this one. Kamala Harris's ancestors were slave owners. Will the left cancel her? Officially selected Tuesday as the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee, presidential nominee, Joe Biden's running mate, California Senator Kamala Harris, has already entered the crucible as progressives and conservatives fight for control over the narrative surrounding the candidate. Coming as unexpected hurdle, alongside controversies surrounding Harris's radical left primary platform, cutthroat prosecutorial record, and sexual relationship with political supervisor Willie Brown. However, there were details of her lineage that came up. Unbeknownst to many, Harris was the ancestor of a prominent Jamaican slave owner, according to her father. The news had first broken on January 13, 2019, when Jamaica Global published a lengthy ancestry article written in September of 2018 by Harris's father, the prominent economist and Stanford University professor Donald Harris. Born in British Jamaica himself before coming to the United States in 1963, the president had contributed to his 3,000-word article to the site which highlights the Jamaican diaspora and its descendants worldwide in an effort to reflect on the Jamaicanness of his daughter Kamala. And now to remove the liberal blindfold here, folks. The cancel culture of the left would probably have a heyday with this one if this kind of thing ever came out about a Republican's running mate. Republican running mates have been destroyed for a hell of a lot less. But this is one of those times when the left will show its two-sidedness when it comes to something that they want. Like I said, they have destroyed candidates like candidates for Republicans, but this one, they will do nothing but praise and heap adoration on her. Why? Because their darling Joe Biden chose her. He is brave and part of their brave new world order, just because he picked a woman like her to be his running mate. Which brings to mind, has he ever been creepy with her? Most likely. I am sure that I've seen articles talking about how she didn't like him or doesn't like him or something to that sort of thing, but it comes with the double standard the leftists and the media along with Hollywood have. For a Republican, what Biden just did would be a horrible thing. But since it was Biden, that is historic and shows the world his integrity and lack of racism. The trouble with that is for years he is shown us his racism, a racism so bad that the Republican Party would have ceased to exist now because of it, if someone on their side, on the Republican side, had been the way Biden is. But here we have Biden running for president of this nation while being touted as a great man. Not. Because the only thing he is great at being is a socialistic, leftist liberal who wants nothing for this nation but lawlessness and anarchy. And his running mate? What a pair they make, because her whole career has been on these points too. Which brings us to another headline of today. And this one goes right against the liberal left mantra of defunding the police and everything. The headline, Officer Down. Georgia Sheriff's Deputy Shot in Ambush Undergoes Surgery. Now, I hope the liberal leftists don't hear about this one before he comes out of surgery. They might want to push a new law forbidding surgery to help officers of the law when shot in the line of duty. The officer, Deputy Justin Weaver, is said to be okay, and a fund has been set up for donations for him. There have been multiple inquiries about making donations for Deputy Weaver. An account has been set up to receive these donations. Funds may be deposited directly into the Justin Weaver Benefit Fund account at United Bank. Donations will also be accepted at the Sheriff's Office, and they will happily deliver any cards or letters you may feel led to send. Thank you all for joining me today, and as a friend of mine used to always say, we will not be ruled. And that is if we start refusing to allow it. This is Robert the Infidel, and I'll see you all again on Monday, as tomorrow is NWCR's radio show on Blog Talk Radio. NWCR is removing the liberal blindfold, and NWCR Radio is brought to you through Conservative Nation Media, where America always wins. I'll see you again on Monday, and unless you're around for tomorrow's show, have a blessed day.